Hey guys, my name is Monica and welcome to my channel. Just wanted to say Happy New Year's. It is 2022 and I know it's already like 2 weeks into January, so this is kind of after the fact, but I still wanted to wish you guys a Happy New Year and I hope that you had a good start to your year so far. I don't know if you guys have made any resolutions this year, but I have made two, working on my wellness and health, as well as my husband and my finances, just trying to be better at budgeting and being more conscious of what we're spending our money on. Resolutions are just really hard for me to keep and stay consistent with. I am just not really a routine gal. I have a really hard time with it. I get unmotivated very easily, and I definitely struggle with having like a lack of energy and a lack of discipline as well. But I've already put some things in place and I have stuck with it for the past few days, so I'm feeling pretty good about myself, and I'm hoping that as long as I can make it to the 30-day mark and officially start to create a habit, that I can make it to the next 30 days and the next, and that's my hope for this year, so fingers crossed. But anyways, that's not even what this video is about. Today I'm going to be doing a December 2021 thrift haul. So this is an accumulation of things that I thrifted in December of last year. My style is definitely forming into this English cottage aesthetic. So if you guys are interested in that, then I think you're really going to like these pieces as well. So I'm just going to start off with my favorite item first, and it is this ship. I am obsessed with this thing. I'm typically not your nautical kind of girl. I don't really gravitate towards those items. I think that they're cool, but I just personally don't really grab them for my own home. But when I saw this, I could not pass it up. I actually saw the employee pushing out the new items on her cart, and this was at the bottom of her cart. And I saw like a little corner of it, and I was like, I need to take a closer look at that. So I was nonchalantly stalking this employee as she was putting everything away, and she finally put this up on the shelf and I grabbed it as fast as I could. So I'm gonna show you a close-up of it. It's a little dirty, I need to clean all that stuff up. This thing is so detailed and yeah, just very well made. Such a stunning statement piece. Okay, so the next item that I found at the same thrift store was this basket right here. And I am so glad that I found a really large basket like this. I don't come across them very often, and this one was only $7.99, so definitely a great deal. Normally these kind of baskets go for like $30 plus. I just loved the natural fibers and the coils and the black detailing. There's just a really nice aesthetic to this basket, very natural and very well made. I really liked it, and I think that I'm gonna use this as a hamper in my husband and my bedroom. So I picked that up. So if you guys have watched my thrift haul a few videos back, you'll know that I'm trying to make a copper jello mold wall in my kitchen. And I found two new pieces to add to my collection that I'm very excited about. So my mom and I were at an antique mall in Florida, and I found this mini one. It was actually being used as a tree ornament, but I thought it would be the perfect piece to add as like a filler on the wall. And I think I paid like less than $2 for this one. And then at a different thrift store, I found this one, and I really love the aged copper on this. The cherry detailing is super cute. I need to clean it up. There's still some like sticker residue on it, but this was made in Korea, and I think I paid like 99 cents for this guy. I'm very excited to add these to my collection. So speaking of copper, eventually in the future, I want to get copper pots and pans. I just think that it'll be a really great investment. But in the meantime, I did find this copper piece at Goodwill, and it is just this sauce pot, and it was made in Colombia. It is copper with a brass handle. Yeah, I think I paid around $3.99 for this, so a pretty great deal for a copper pot. The only thing is that the lid has a pretty big dent right there, but regardless of whether I use this for its intended purpose or not, I feel like it'll look really nice hanging up in my kitchen somewhere. I definitely do need to polish this though, because the brass is definitely dull and dusty on here. So the last items that I found for myself were actually these books right here. I typically don't gravitate towards the book section at thrift stores. It's just pretty overwhelming for me. and I never know what kind of books or book titles I'm looking for, but I decided to look for a couple of books because I wanted to use them as props for when I take pictures for my online shop. And I came across these two. And not only are the spines really beautiful on these books, but I was actually genuinely interested in what these books had to offer on the inside as well. So the first one is called A Place at the Table by Kelly Minter. And this is a cookbook. I actually don't have a cookbook, so I was really excited to find this. I will show you some close-ups so you can see just all of the food shots and how delicious everything looks, and just really fresh and healthy meals. So I'm really interested to look at all these recipes and to hopefully try some of them out sometime. And the second book that I grabbed was this Pottery Barn living room book, and it's really just showing decor and room inspiration, and they also have like tips and tricks in there as well. I think that both these books will make really great coffee table books as well as props for my photos. So I got those. I actually have a couple other things that I could not bring back with me. If I can get a photo, I'm definitely going to include it just so that you guys can see it. They are these beautiful ornate gold frames that are vintage but had never been used. They still have like the cardboard around it and everything. So I can't wait to bring those back and be able to style them up in my house. And the other one is a rattan magazine holder that I'm going to put in my shop. And now I'm going to move into the things that I picked up for my shop. So the first item I picked up was this right here. If you don't know what this is, it is a collapsible and expandable bookend. So you just open it like this, and then you can slide the bottom out and it expands. And I've actually sold a couple of these before, but I really love the elephant detailing and the floral engraving on the inside. And these are typically hand carved in India, which is pretty cool. I was excited to find this, and I think it'll do really well in my shop. The next item that I picked up, I kind of want to keep for myself because it is totally my aesthetic, but it is just this beautiful hand-painted trinket box. And I think it's a lacquered box, beautifully painted. It's just painted black on the inside. Whoever gets this needs to put it on display out in the open for everyone to see because this is just so beautiful. And the only thing about this is that there's a big piece of tape that the thrift store put on here. And I really don't like it when they do that because I'm always afraid I'm gonna remove like the first layer of lacquer or paint or anything like that. So if you guys know any tips on how to take off tape from a pretty delicate surface like this, please let me know because I really don't want to ruin this box at all. All right, so the next items that I picked up were these candle holders right here. And these are just like the holly leaf design candle holders. And the thrift store that I found these at actually having a 75% off of all their holiday decor. And I found these on the chair next to the table with all of their holiday decor. So I wasn't sure if these were included in that sale or not. And I was just feeling super insecure and awkward about it. But I decided I would go ahead and ask the lady at the front. And she was like, sure, why not? Each one of these was actually priced pretty high, especially for me to be able to resell them. And she had looked at them and she was like, why are these priced so high? I'm gonna give you all three for the price of one, plus the 75% off on top of that. So I definitely got these for a really great price. As you can see, these two are definitely a pair. This one is slightly different, but they will still look really great all together. And along with that, I also found this bowl right here, and she also just gave me 75% off of it because she said it looked like holiday decor, which was very sweet of her. So it is just this capiz shell scalloped bowl. And I love anything capiz shell. I have a couple capiz shell placemats on my dining room table right now, and I just feel like anything that has that, it just instantly glams up your table or bookshelf, whatever you put it on. Capiz shell just adds such a level of glam to it. Here is an up close view. You can just look at it. I love the gold rim as well. Just very beautiful, and I was very happy to be able to find this. Okay, so the last things that I found, I've only found one other time out in the wild, but I was very excited to find this pair of lucite candles. If you don't know what these are just non-flammable mid-century candles. And the ones that I found are just these clear ones with silver flecks in it. Very, very beautiful, and I can't wait to add them to my shop. All right, so that was everything. Definitely a small but mighty haul. I was actually proud of myself for the month of December. I didn't go too crazy. I was very conscious with the items that I was picking up. Also, I just wanted to say that I'm not exactly sure where I'm trying to take this channel in 2022. I think I definitely want to add some lifestyle content along with my thrifting and home decor. So I hope that you guys are interested in seeing those videos as well. For whatever reason that you guys decided to subscribe to my channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you guys will stick with me as I make some changes throughout my channel. If you guys are interested in lifestyle, thrifting, and home decor, it would mean so much to me if you gave this video a like and if you could subscribe. Also, if you have any ideas of what kind of videos I should make, definitely leave them in the comments down below. I would love to read them. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!